A very happy and cheerful morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine at home and taking care of your health. So, we're back with our social studies class. And in the last class, we had started with a new chapter in history. That is chapter number 4 in the earliest cities. So, we were discussing about it. Now, in the last class, we had completed till the town planning. Now, today we will start with a new topic, that is Citadel. Now, what is the meaning of Citadel? See, in the textbook also, the meaning of Citadel is given, that is a fortified structure erected on a hill. Okay, a fortified structure erected on a hill. Now, in simple words, if I say, the strong castle in or near a city where people can shelter from danger, especially during a war. Now, see, as we are talking about the earliest cities, so we know that during the earlier times there were wars between the kings and the kingdoms, right? So, you know what they did is they made different castles, okay? That is the citadel area. In the citadel area, they made such castles where they can protect themselves, where they can hide. They can hide their weapons also. Or in danger times, when you know the other king has conquered and you are about to get defeated, so you can hide over there. So this way, you know, every kings made these kind of places, castles. Okay, why? So that they can protect themselves during the danger time, okay, during the difficult time. So they were generally kept above the hill. Okay, as you can see, so hill ke height pe rakha jata tha. Okay, see, this is the place. So this is how they were kept, and mainly they were kept for the protection. Okay, is it clear? So now let us start reading the topic, that is Citadel, the Citadel. In some cities, special buildings were constructed in the Citadel area. Okay, special buildings were constructed. For example, in Mohenjo-daro, archaeologists discovered a very special tank called the Great Bath. Okay, what was the name? The Great Bath, where it is discovered in Mohenjo-daro. Now, I will show you the picture of it as well. All of you, can you see this? This is the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro. Okay, can you see the structure? Right? So this picture is the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro. So what they have said that in Mohenjo-daro, archaeologists discovered a very special tank called the Great Bath. This was lined with the layers of bricks and mortar. Okay, so there were layers of bricks over there. It was made watertight with layers of natural tar. There were rooms all around the tank. Okay, all around the tank there were rooms. Then the northern and southern end of the Great Bath had baked brick steps leading down to the tank. Okay, it had steps which leads us down to the tank. Can you see? These are the steps over here, and see, from these steps you can go down to the bath. Okay, so these were the steps. Now let us continue. It is assumed that the Great Bath had religious significance. Okay, it had religious importance as well. Water was probably brought in from a well and drained out after the use. Okay, so after it was used, it was drained out. यानी कि पानी को निकाल दिया जाता था. Okay, now moving on to the next topic. We will continue with this only. Okay, See, this is the Great Bath. Once again, this is the picture. Elaborate granaries have been found at Lothal. Now, what are granaries? These are like storehouses and warehouses. So, elaborate granaries have been found at Lothal, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Surplus grains was perhaps stored in them. See, it is like a storehouse. So, what they did? They used to store the surplus grains, that is the extra grains. After using the grains for consumption, after giving to others, naturally what is there? Ki extra grains hamare paas bachi. So, what we'll do? We store it so that we can use in future. So, similarly, these granaries were used to store the extra grains. At Harappa, the granaries were arranged into 2 rows of 6 with a central passage to allow proper ventilation. See what they have done? They have arranged the granaries into 2 rows. 2 rows of 6. Okay, 6 area, 2 rows and with a central passage to allow proper ventilation. Beach ka jo area tha, that is the central passage, they have kept it for proper ventilation. Air, okay, air pass hone ke liye usse rakha gaya tha. A circular working platform used for threshing the grains then was also constructed. Now the granary was normally located close to the river bank. Generally जो ये granaries हैं यानी कि store houses ये river के पास में बनते थे. Okay, yes. Another important structure found in the Citadel area at Mohenjo-daro was the assembly hall or town hall. Okay, what was the another thing they had seen? The assembly hall or the town hall. It was a large hall consisting of 20 pillars of baked bricks which were arranged into 4 rows of 5 each. There were 4 rows and 5 each. Okay, so this was it. Now talking about the lower town area. Now most of the buildings in the lower town were residential quarters. Okay, in the lower town area what was it? Ki residential quarters the. That means the people used to live over there. The houses were 1 or 2 stories high. Okay, kitne stories the? 1 or 2 stories and built of the baked bricks. So you saw the picture of the bricks, how it was there? So these were baked bricks. Now most houses had a central courtyard around which rooms were constructed. So center mein courtyard tha and uske aas-paas around it there were rooms constructed. This is how the structure was during the earlier times. Now the windows open into the courtyard where all the household activities took place. See how they have designed their houses? The windows they used to open into the courtyard. Taki courtyard mein kya kar rahe hain? If we are cooking, we are playing. So all this can be visible from the room. Okay. Hearth was normally made in a sheltered corner of the courtyard. Every house had a bathing area along with a well. Naturally, we have to bathe. Okay. So what they made? They made a bathing area around a well. Okay, well ke aas-paas. Terracotta drain pipes were used for draining water from the roof. Okay, which kind of draining pipes? Terracotta draining pipes. Now, archaeologists have even found the remnants of baked brick staircases. Okay, archaeologists ने और क्या देखा कि baked bricks के staircases भी थे. Okay, this is the structure. Now talking about the city life, it is assumed that Harappan city was a very busy place. The city of Harappan city was very busy place. People pursued different occupations over there. Now they were jewelries, weavers, potters, toy makers, stone cutters, seal makers, masons, the ones who make the houses and all, okay, who are involved in construction. Then traders who are involved in the buying and selling, exchanging of goods, farmers and the boat makers. So people even travel to distant lands to get precious stones, metals and other material. Okay, so what they used to do, because it is earlier times, they have to travel a lot for getting metals and precious stones. Okay, is it clear? So we'll stop it till here, and for your homework, you have to solve these two MCQs. Is it clear? It is related to the topic that we have discussed today. Okay, so let's keep it till here. Please read the topic. We'll meet again. Goodbye. May God bless you.